Before fame, before fortune, before the Hollywood action hero legend, Jason Statham was a teenage boy on a cold London street corner. He sold fake perfume, not for fun, not for a dare, but simply to survive. Poverty was relentless, and survival required cunning, courage, and a thick skin. His father, Barry, hustled whatever he could sell: jewelry, watches, cologne, and Jason learned from him. By 14, he was reading strangers, testing reactions, and perfecting his pitch. The humiliation never left him, but neither did the lessons of survival. On those streets, Jason discovered his first teacher, life itself. A childhood of hard lessons. Jason's early years were defined by scarcity and responsibility. While other children played or dreamed, he counted coins, learned to bargain, and watched his parents struggle. His mother, Eileen, danced, but the family had no safety net. Every day was a negotiation with the world, and Jason absorbed it all. Poverty hardened him, but also sharpened his instincts. He learned that nothing was given and everything had to be earned. In the quiet moments, beneath the calloused hands and relentless hustle, he began craving one thing entirely his own: a dream immune to the chaos around him, something he could shape through effort alone. The first escape: martial arts. Jason found his first sanctuary in martial arts: kung fu, kickboxing, karate. He trained relentlessly. The discipline demanded precision, repetition, and pain, and Jason welcomed it all. In the dojo, poverty and survival didn't matter. Only skill, focus, and resilience counted. Martial arts taught him more than fighting. It taught him patience, mental toughness, and self-respect. Every punch, kick, and block became a building block for something greater. The chaos of his London streets could not touch him there. For the first time, he understood that mastery was born from struggle, and that his own body could carry him farther than any circumstance ever could. A leap into the unknown. At 15, Jason discovered another calling: diving. Almost by accident, he found he had a natural grace in midair, a fearlessness few possessed. Joining the British National Diving Squad, he immersed himself in a new discipline. Morning practices, evening workouts, and weekends perfecting rotations became his life. The precision required mirrored martial arts, every movement calculated, every rotation studied. Competing internationally, he represented England at the 1990 Commonwealth Games in Auckland and later placed 12th at the World Championships. It was a dream that belonged solely to him, a rare space where effort met opportunity. Yet even this dream demanded everything he had. The agony of near success. Jason chased Olympic glory with relentless determination. Twice, in 1988 and 1992, he stood on the edge of qualification and fell short. The margins were razor thin, but the wound was immense. 12 years of sweat, sacrifice, and exhaustion ended without the Olympic podium he had envisioned. The disappointment was quiet but enduring, a weight he carried through adulthood. He later admitted it with stark honesty. "I still carry that disappointment. It sits in my chest like a stone." Yet, even in failure, he had built something extraordinary, a resilience forged in repeated adversity and honed through relentless practice. Returning to the streets. When the Olympic dream ended, Jason returned to familiar territory, the street corner. Selling fake goods alongside his father, he leveraged every skill learned from his past struggles: persuasion, observation, timing, charm. These were no longer just survival tools, they were preparation. The streets that had once humiliated him now strengthened him, shaping instincts that would later define his career. By night, he hustled counterfeit jewelry and cologne. By day, he trained his body, mind, and skills. Each failure and each small victory laid the foundation for something bigger than he could yet imagine. Discovery and a new stage Jason's physicality and precision caught the attention of a modeling agency scouting talent at Crystal Palace National Sports Center. His disciplined physique, chiseled features, and effortless movement made him perfect for fashion campaigns. Tommy Hilfiger signed him, Levi's wanted him, and by 1997, French Connection featured him on billboards across London. For the first time, the world noticed him, yet he remained grounded in the lessons of survival. Modeling brought visibility and opportunity, but Jason never forgot the streets. The discipline, hustle, and fearlessness that had defined his youth were now his secret weapons in a different arena. From modeling to acting, modeling opened doors, but it was only a stepping stone. Jason transitioned into acting, bringing the precision and intensity of martial arts and diving to every role. His unique combination of athleticism, grit, and charisma made him stand out. Every stunt, fight scene, and high-risk sequence drew on years of training, discipline, and personal struggle. Audiences connected with him not just because of action, but because he carried authenticity on screen, the unmistakable mark of someone who had truly fought for every inch of his life. Hollywood had its stars, but Jason became a reliable force, a warrior shaped by real hardship. A life forged in pain. Jason's journey was not shaped by luck, mentorship, or handouts. It was forged in pain, failure, and relentless effort. 12 years chasing an Olympic dream, surviving poverty, mastering martial arts, and perfecting diving, these experiences built him into a man capable of extraordinary feats. Even near-death experiences, like being trapped underwater in a sinking truck, were trials he survived with the skills honed in years of adversity. His story is a testament to endurance, resilience, and the power of personal grit in shaping destiny when the universe offers no guarantees. The lessons of survival. Jason Statham's life reminds us that failure and struggle can become tools for success. The skills that seemed useless at first, selling on corners, enduring relentless training, and overcoming repeated disappointment, ultimately created an unparalleled foundation. Poverty, discipline, and near-death experiences shaped his instincts and resolve. The world may not hand opportunity freely, but preparation, persistence, and courage create pathways where none seem to exist. Every setback carried a lesson, every loss a preparation. Even the darkest waters, the deepest fears, became stages for triumph when met with skill, heart, and perseverance. Keep diving. Jason's story is a lesson in persistence. When dreams die, when the world seems impossibly distant, the journey is not over. Keep moving forward. Keep training. Keep leaping into the unknown. Sometimes the skill that feels like failure is the very thing that saves you, that lifts you above the bottom. Jason Statham became a warrior because he refused to let hardship define him. He let it refine him. From the streets of London to the silver screens of Hollywood, he proves that survival, discipline, and unyielding effort are the truest forms of preparation for greatness.